Have you ever looked for that magic potion that would cause your face to look better and not be something you didn't want to look at? Hi, I'm Cheryl Townsley, naturopath and wisdom coach, and I've been working on my health for almost 40 years. And now, unfortunately, my genetics for skin is kind of like a snap turtle. It's wrinkled and it was old before its time. Now, Forrest, on the other hand, had the genetics of his mother with amazing skin. And you know what? I just didn't want to look a whole lot older than him, even though I'm 9 months older. So I used a lot of great expensive skincare, and I used a lot of makeup, as healthy as I could find them all. But you know what? He and I used to have pick arguments, because I'd be in front of the camera and then I'd look at it and go, well, you didn't do the lighting right and you didn't do the camera just right, because I looked old and I didn't want to look old. How could I talk about vibrant health when I didn't look like that, even though I was doing so much? And then I was introduced to something really special, and that's the nanotechnology of NutraSwish and Neumi Skin. Now, this is what allows you to put glutathione, curcumin, other antioxidants through swishing, and it gets right into the bloodstream, into the cells in about 70-90 seconds. That's cool. I do that once, maybe twice a day. But oh my goodness, the spray. When I started spraying, first thing in the morning, last thing at night, things were looking pretty good. But then what I began to notice is every time I sprayed, my brain felt brighter. Now, that may not be true for anybody else, but it's like my brain was. So I ended up spraying 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day, especially on client days, because I want my brain to be sharp, and this seemed to wake it up. And then I thought things were changing. You know how you are hoping that there's a change? Well, then I looked at my before picture a year before. And did I take a picture the day I started? Of course not. I tell all my clients to, but I didn't. I just had one from last summer, and then I looked at one from this summer, and I was like, I look pretty good. Yes, I look pretty good. Cheryl, who's 70, is looking pretty good. I've cut way back on makeup. I've cut way back on skincare. It's basically swishing and spraying throughout the day and a moisturizer when I remember. Compared to all the other bottles I used to have, this is the least expensive thing I have ever done. So if you're like me, you know, we all want to feel better. We also want to look a little bit better. And do you know that since your skin is your very largest organ in the body, what's happening to your skin is happening on the inside. So it's pretty cool when you can see the proof every time you look in the mirror, every time you take a picture, every time you do a video. So now I'm playing with my arms and my hands, and who knows how good they may look next year. So why don't you join me? Play, notice, discover, and enjoy 2 of the simplest products I've ever used that are helping me to feel younger, look a whole lot better, and it's reduced a whole lot of arguments in the Townsley household when we're in the studio. Because now we just turn on the lights and I show up, and you see me just the way I am. So I encourage you to play, notice, discover the easy way with Neumi.